Hello, beautiful people from Japan.
Hi, Japan.
My name is Luis. This is Alistair from Scotland. Okay, we are I'm the cacao hunter and cacao sourcing from Peru.
I'm the chocolate maker from Scotland.
So he produced this beautiful chocolate called
we produce it.
Yeah, we produce it.
Luis is the beans and I'm the chocolate, and together we make a fantastic tea.
So we love what we do. Okay, sourcing cacao, giving that to the best chocolate makers in the world. He made chocolate. We have our friend Kanako in Japan who worked really hard bringing all these chocolates to Japan. Okay, so we'd love to see you there soon to show you more. Okay,
we're coming soon. See you in Japan.
Arigato. Muchas gracias.
Okay, now with 3 bars. I'm very proud to be represented in Japan and sell my chocolate to the Japanese consumer. The Japanese consumer is considered to be one of the most demanding in the world, so I'm very, very proud. One of the things I do that is really special in the chocolate world is that I make chocolate from specific clones of cacao, here the tuna. And other things that I do that no one has done before is I make the double turn and the triple turn, the same cacao but 2 different fermentations that makes the flavor different in the bars. This is very special.
Piccola pasticceria, Angelina, konnichiwa.
ゆきこさゆむら、ピエモンテ産ヘーゼルナッツを使ったイタリアの伝統的なクレミーノをタブレットの中に挟んでみました。ソレント産のレモンを使ったクレミーノと
Arancia di Calabria。
あとはサクサク感のあるクレミーノ、クッキーを使ったクレミーノ。食べてください。
Hello, my name is Lizzie Montoya. I'm the owner and the chocolatier of Chantel Chocolates. These are my special edition chocolates from Sarumilla, Pucacaca, Chuncho, and Kimbiri. Chuncho is the best chocolate in the world now in the last International Chocolate Awards in London. And I also have another awards from chocolates that I make during the 8 years that I have been making chocolates. I invite all Japanese people to come and taste these delicious Peruvian chocolates. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Franck Morin from Chocolaterie Morin. Our brand is, I'm in the 4th family of chocolate maker, and I invite you to try our different chocolate bars. And my favorite in these days, this is the Chanchamayo. We started with this cooperative 12 years ago, so it's started to be a long story now. And the farmers do a very great job, and I advise you to try this wonderful chocolate.
Our chocolate company is called Ara Chocolat. It means Ara, Macau in French. We put the name of the Macau because we really care about the environment and we get worried, so we wanted to make conscious all the customer, the relation that have cacao and the environment that surrounds cacao. So that's why our company called Ara Chocolat.
Yes, our idea is to make chocolate from the beans. These beans, we buy them directly from small cocoa growers in Central and South America, and our idea is to promote native variety from each country and the so important work that cocoa growers do, because if we don't have good cacao, we cannot make good chocolate. So we have varieties starting from Costa Rica, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Colombia, Venezuela, Peru, and some others. And Andres is always looking for new varieties, visiting the cocoa growing countries and meeting the growers to see what new we can bring you guys.
is a small country in Central America. This cacao comes from Upala, from the north region of Costa Rica, very near to Nicaragua. It's a small cooperative for 40 farmers. For me, the taste of Costa Rica is, or the Upala bar, is very nutty, malty, caramel, and at the end you have some like floral notes. I think it's very easy and very pleasant to eat the Costa Rica. Porcelana is the name of a variety of cocoa that only comes from Venezuela. It will come from this region, from the region of Sur del Lago de Maracaibo. And for me, this bar tasted a lot like hazelnut, like very nutty, also caramel, very creamy. It's like you are eating dark chocolate with maybe some note of milk chocolate. It's really interesting to try this and to see that this dark chocolate is not bitter, so you will try it and enjoy it.
Okay, start.
Okay. Chuncho is the name of a bean that comes from a region in Peru called Cusco. For me, this bar is very fruity. Sometimes you can feel a little bit of ananas, or we also feel a lot of honey, a lot of flowers, and it's very interesting because it's like really smooth and creamy. The chocolate is dark, but you won't feel any astringency. I think it's really a complex chocolate, so it's really good to try.
So hello everyone, I'm Arnaud Stangel, CEO of Heritage Chocolate. I'm born in Strasbourg, but my mother is Vietnamese, so I'm half. And I don't have a cacao or chocolate background from my childhood. I just started to be involved into cacao and chocolate like 5 or 6 years ago, when I came back from China, where I have studied Chinese. And this was a project led by my parents, actually in Vietnam, to help young handicapped people to get a job with the development of cacao in Vietnam. So this is cacao syrup. This is one unique product that we have designed like 2 years ago, and we use cacao must. It's like wine must. This is what flew down from the cacao fermentation boxes from the first hours, and then we valorize it into syrup. So we just add some sugar, and what makes it unique is the taste, because it's a mix for me between honey, vinegar, apple, peach, and you still have a little bit lychee, like the real taste of the juice. And you can use it like many ways. It's not only for chocolate. Actually, it's more interesting to use it in cooking. For example, you can make like salmon fish, or you make like déglaçage, or for vinegar with salad. I like to use it when I drink cocktails instead of cane sugar syrup. And also now we are working with a beer factory. They will design a beer with the syrup for a summer beer, because we can make fermentation again with the syrup. So there is many many ideas or many projects from the syrup. So for example, now this is 3 new products made from the cacao syrup. It was designed at the origin for Japanese market actually, because it's a kanako that gives me actually kind of idea to infuse something else in the syrup. So we have one with kumquat. It's also kumquat from Vietnam. Ginger is also from Vietnam, and passion fruit as well. This is like fresh fruits. that we buy at the market, and then we use it at the fermentation station. So it's also funny for the people there working that, oh, these French people have some crazy ideas always, so it's funny to exchange with them.
Okay.
So what is very important for us, it's not about just making chocolate or making cacao beans, because it's very easy actually. I can buy couverture, make chocolate bars, chocolate bonbons, I am chocolatier. Also I can buy cacao beans and say I'm bean to bar and have nice packaging. It's more about the process. Like we have a very long process, and it can be very different from this company to the other one. And I think the most important part of the product, it's not the product itself, but it's the people behind the product, and also your philosophy, the way you are thinking about the product. And it's more about human feeling. When you taste like a bottle of wine or beer, sake, when you go to the restaurant in Japan or in France, you can almost imagine the people behind the kitchen when you taste the dishes. And I think it should be the same for chocolate, same as wine. When you taste something good but it's very common, I think there is no like real feeling or emotion in it. We don't need you to like or don't like, but just like experience, I think. So we opened the shop like a few months ago, so it was opened in March 2017. So if you come to Strasbourg, please pay us a visit. Usually I'm in the shop with Claire, so you are warmly welcome to Strasbourg.
Donc venez à Strasbourg nous voir.
À bientôt.
À bientôt.